Now it's time to create an app which is going to convert inches to centimeters. But first, let's create a new project. So I'm going to go here on the left hand side on the top. I'm going to click on File. I'm going to go to New and click on New Project. We're going to select an empty activity here. Click on Next. I'm going to call this inches to centimeters. And I'm going to click on Finish. We'll let the language Kotlin, and we'll let also this location by default. So I'm going to click on Finish. Now our program is going to be created. Alright, now our project is ready, and the first thing that we need to do is to configure the activity main.xml to add the widgets for our program that we're going to create. So I will go inside the activity main.xml, and here I'm going to add first an image up here. So but first let's add the image here inside the drawable. So click on Resource, on Drawable, and actually we cannot add it from home. Click on Project Manager, and here we have Drawable, Color, Layout, Minmap, and click on this plus button because we're gonna add an image from our PC. So I'm gonna click on this plus button, and we select this Import Drawable. So I'm gonna click on that, and we select this image from the desktop. So I'm gonna click on OK, I'm gonna click on Next, and I'm gonna click on Import. And now we have the image inside our Drawables folder. Let's click back on Projects. Let's go inside the Resources and inside the Drawable. And now we have our image here. So if you double click, you see that we have this image here. Alright, the first thing that that we need to do, let's delete this text view because I will add it later. Let's go inside the code to delete it because alright, so the first thing that we need is an image view. So we can search it from here, and we can type image view, or you can select it from here because it's here. So I'm gonna select this image view, and I'm gonna put it here. And when I did that, it opened this window for me, and it also selected the drawable folder because now we can add an image to the image view that we added there. So I'm going to select this image. I'm going to click on OK. Alright, so now we have our image. Let's make it smaller. So let's make this image smaller. And let's bring it up. Let's add the constraints. Let's constrain it also vertically. Alright, so now I have our image view. I'm gonna let it there. The next thing that we need is an edit text because we're gonna type our inches in our edit. So we type here edit text, and we select this plain text. This is an edit text. We'll put it below here. I'm gonna constrain this also horizontally, and it's gonna be below this image. So let's push it down a little bit to constrain it. All right. Next, I'm gonna add a button, which is gonna be used to click to convert the input that we're gonna type the inches into centimeters. So I'm gonna take this button, I'm gonna drag it here, I'm gonna put it below the edit text. I'm gonna constrain this. Actually, let's constrain now this here. So it's always gonna be above our button. And let's also add a text view, which is gonna display the converted inches. So we type text view and have a text view here. Select the text view and add it here below. So we have our text view. Let's constrain it. So you constrain it to be below the button. Let's also constrain the button. For a teaser reason, so let me try to constrain the button again, but I can't. I don't know why. Anyway, I will leave it like this. I will push this text view up a little bit, and now this looks beautiful. We have our text view. Now let's look at the properties of our widget. So let's start with the edit text, and let's first change the ID to ID. Let's change the ID to edit text inches, and let's click on refactor. Let's delete the ID. Let's also change the text, because we don't need that text. So I'm gonna go down here. So we don't need this text name, but we want a hint. So what the user is gonna see when it's gonna open the app. So we're gonna see here, enter inches. So now we have enter inches. We have the button. Let's also click on the button to change the properties a little bit. So let's give it an ID first. So I'm gonna type here ID, and let's call it button convert. Let's click on refactor to refactor. Let's delete the ID. Now let's give it a different text. But let's go inside the values, inside the strings. So I'm gonna create a new string here, and I'm gonna call it button convert, and it's gonna say convert. Now I'm gonna go inside the activity main.xml, and here for the text, let me make sure that I have the button selected. For the text, I'll go down. So here we have the text, and here I'm gonna type add string, and I'm gonna reference our string that we created, button convert, and select this one. So now we have the text convert, and here we have the text view. And for the text view, let's see what we have here. Let's also give an ID to the text view. Let's call it so let's click here, let's type ID, and let's call it text view convert. So let's press enter, click on refactor, and now we have our widgets set up. Now let's run this to see how it looks. So I'm gonna run this. Alright, so we have our app open, but the button is it's up because I didn't constrain the button. So let's constrain the button. So I'm gonna click on this button and let's constrain it because I can't constrain it in relation with the edit text and with the text view. I'm gonna constrain it directly here, vertically. So I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna drag here, and I'm gonna put the button here, and now it's gonna stay there. Let's run this again. Alright, so now everything looks fine, but we have the text button and I don't know why. Let me go here. But we're gonna change this in the next video. But now everything is fine. We have our edit text, we have our button, and we have our text view, which is gonna display the converted inches into centimeters. And let's see how we can change the text of the button. For whatever reason that wasn't changed, I don't know why. So let's delete this. Let's go down here. So we have string button convert, but why it's not? Actually, it should be here, not here. So here we need to put our text, our address. So let's delete this. Let me check first something. So we type string button convert. We run our app again. Alright, so now everything looks fine. Our app is ready to add the code, to add the logic, which is gonna convert the inches into centimeters. So I will do that in the next video.